What's going on, YouTubers? Welcome to another video. Happy Sunday. I'm technically filming this Saturday night, but it's going to be Sunday when I air this. So probably be at the gym right now when you guys are watching this video. I'm going to do killer 2-hour shoulder workout. But I wanted to go over a few new statues that we definitely got to talk about. I've noticed there's been a ton of Zelda statues that have been going up for pre-order lately. If you guys remember, I did PO the Majora's Mask companion to this Kid Link, and the Kid Link, I believe, it's shipped. I see a tracking number in my UPS account, but Cow Nation can't confirm or deny if it's theirs, but I'm pretty sure it is. This little Link went up for PO, and it's funny, they called it originally Ocarina of Time when it's clearly Majora's Mask. Do not like the fairy setup at all. That just doesn't look good. And him changing the masks and the mask is blocking his face. I'm not digging this one. I don't like this one. Huge pass. Now here is Fairyland Studio Link resin statue. And as far as I can tell, it's a Wind Waker statue and Link is doing some sort of power. Now I haven't played Breath of the Wild since it first released. And so I don't even remember what this power-up is. However, to me, Link isn't someone that necessarily, it's like I think of him more as the sword and shield. I know he has some powers and spells, but I just don't want a statue of that, so I don't like the concept of that one. Then you have this one. This is by Creation Studio, which I've heard from others that this is a great studio. I can't really think of any other statues this company has made. However, check this guy out. So, first off, love the base. I love the gold design with the Triforce, the mushrooms and flowers. I think that looks really good. The pose is, let's get that clear, semi-action. Allows you to see him quite good. Now, he's also doing kind of a power pose. However, he comes with multiple switch outs. I would never display that pose right there. Zero chance. He comes with a standard Master Sword and then sort of like a powered up one. When Link powers it up and then does the giant spinning slash. He also has a shield just as like a proximity piece, which is pretty cool. Now, these are two of the portraits, and I know there's some photos. Check out that. One is meant to be a realistic portrait, and the other is supposed to be, I think that's the realistic, that's the cartoon. And Kyle Nation did show off the third head, which they're working on, which is a game one. Let me show you a pic of that. And there is the third game head that they updated. So obviously they still have to make it and everything. It wasn't originally part of the prototype. Now, the reason they're making that, personally, I like these heads. I think they look great. Some people were, several people were complaining they didn't think it looked like Link. And so they decided to make that third head. So really awesome. They're providing 3 unique heads. However, the one thing to note, though, the actual, texture work and armor looks incredible. I think they did a really killer job on this. As far as I can tell, this is a physical prototype. But, look at his gauntlet, the wear and tear, the chainmail. This thing looks incredible. Really good, detail. And the price point, the EX is, I believe, just $546. So $500, let's just call it $550, shipped for a 1/4 scale with 3 switch out arms, a Hylian shield, 3 heads. I think that is an incredible deal. So I actually did pre-order this. I want a Breath of the Wild 1/4 Link. Zelda is one of my favorite series growing up. I've played them all multiple times. I just bought the new Switch Zelda one for Breath of the Wild 2, and I literally bought this console only to play Breath of the Wild. In addition, I'm going to play Skyward Sword, maybe the Metroid Prime HD remake, and a few others, but primarily I bought it for Zelda. That's the reason I have bought Nintendo consoles for the last 20 years. Zelda. It's the only reason. I would not buy a Nintendo console for just Metroid or Donkey Kong or Mario. No, Zelda. So, yeah, I'm going to have multiple Zeldas. I'm going to have Kid Link, Adult Green Link, which I already have, and then this one. So we're going to have 3 Links, and each serve their purpose and are uniquely different. So I really like that. So that is, kind of what I wanted to show you here on Kaio Nation. Nothing else really here. Actually, wait. There's one thing, DBZ-wise. This kind of blew my mind. I couldn't believe this. Let's see if it's even here. Oh, I don't know if it's here. Let me find it. All right, so check this out. This is by SV Creations. I'm not sure who that is, honestly. But look at this. Holy crap. You are getting all 4 variations of Boo, when he's in this form, in addition to 2 little ghost guys. They each get their own bases. Well, looks like you get 1 main base and then 4 standard bases, and then you can change them out. And then these guys doing what looks like Masenko and Kamehameha. This is just wild. They all look fantastic. They look just like the freaking, anime. But you're basically getting every freaking Boo. And this guy's doing Special Beam Cannon because it's the Piccolo absorbed one. This is the Gohan absorbed one, and he's holding the bean when he turned Vegito into the bean. And then Standard Boo, that's a classic pose. So I think this is phenomenal. And the price point, I could not believe the price point on this thing. Look at this. $800 if you do the pre-order price plus shipping. $800. Now, to put this into perspective, you're getting 4 1/4 plus 2 little ghosts. You go to KD, who has his recent Boo, which I haven't even really talked about. And look how much this one is. You just get 1 Boo, and it's the same price, $800. Now, don't get me wrong, this single Boo is definitely better than any of the other Boos in this. It's definitely better. The base, this is like a swirling aura and cloud, which does look great. And then you get these little, just basic ones, really to hold the Boos. KD, you get the broken up tower, pink aura. I wouldn't necessarily say KD's base is necessarily much better. And then Boo himself here, he's doing the arm up pose. He's about to kill everyone, like the planet killer killed everyone on Earth, basically. But it's just crazy that you're able to get 4 Boos or just 1 Boo. Now, this is definitely overall just a better Boo. If I had to pick 1 Boo versus that, I would definitely choose this. If you only want 1 Boo, this is better. But the other one's such a better bang for your buck, better value. This one's also stupid tall. I swear it was 33 inches tall for a 1/4. That's kind of the problem with doing these types of poses. It's who the heck has that type of height space? It's hard to come up with that type of height space, when most DBZ collectors are limiting themselves to 29 inches on their shelves. So this is going to be a B to display. Limited to 400. Does the other one have an ES? Let me see. No ES. However, I'm sure it's probably even lower than this. Obviously, shipping's probably going to be more on that, considering it's 4 Boos. However, with this elaborate base, it's probably going to be equal. My guess, $250 to $300 for each. But still kind of crazy, 1 Boo versus 4 Boos and 2 little ghost Boos. So that's kind of mind-boggling if you think about it. I don't plan to get either. I don't need this version of Boo in my collection. I have Fat Boo, Kid Boo. I'm good. I don't need every form. I mean, ultimately, I would love every form of Boo, Cell, and Frieza, but there's space, and there hasn't been every form of them in 1/4 scale made. Like, I had it in the 1/6, but I'm pretty confident I could buy Frieza full power and first form, but second, third, fourth, I couldn't get those in 1/4, at least as of right now. Boo, this would obviously solve me getting Boo. Cell, I have not seen first or second form in 1/4 that I can recall. But it would be sick to basically have every version of Boo on one shelf, every version of Cell, every version of Frieza on like a garage shelf, like a 3-tier, bottom to top, Frieza low, Cell middle, Boo top. That would be sick, no doubt. So maybe something in the future. But if I was to pick up a Boo, I would get this one because it comes with all versions. Simple as that. This would be the one to get. I think this would be much better bang for your buck, and it looks anime accurate. So I think SV Creations, who I'm not sure who they are, but they did a stellar job on this. I think they did a really good job, and you're just getting a really good bang for your buck. One other thing I wanted to show is this new alien statue. This is like a custom, costs like $2,500. What do you guys think of this? I want to like this. You have 3 face huggers. One looks dead, 2 crawling. You have 1 alien here, just like propped up almost like a cat. And then this one is kind of like a weird pose. I don't know what the heck that one's doing. The detail looks good. I like the paint app, and I like the general idea. However, I don't like the poses on either of these aliens. I really don't. Plus, this base, it's okay. I would not have chosen that base. I would have done something cooler. And this is 1/3 scale, too. And that pose, yeah, like, especially, like, printed, that does not look good, in my opinion. This one's better, but still looks funky. Like, they should have just copied Sideshow 1/4 pose, and frankly, Prime 1 Alien Warrior pose here. And instead of doing 3 face huggers, I would have liked to have done an egg and 2 face huggers. But, yeah, for me, I would much rather just have that guy. I think that overall is a far superior alien statue. You're getting the egg, 2 eggs, in my opinion, a cooler base. And that alien is so incredibly well done. Plus, you get the 2 portraits with the little bust. I think that is a far superior product than this one, and that's cheaper. So, I definitely would not buy this custom. Just my 2 cents. But, if you like it, good for you. Definitely buy it. That's the thing. As long as you like the statue, that's truly what matters. Like a lot of people were hating on my Mara bust because they don't like Amber Heard or this and that. I freaking love that bust so much. So much. And I simply don't care what others think. I collect for me, not for others. But, yeah, what do you guys think of all these different statues? By the way, I did sell Chucky. We're going to be boxing him up and shipping him out now. I'm not going to move none over immediately or whatnot. I'm going to keep her there for now because I think that's a really good spot. I may consider doing something else or getting a different Chucky doll, or, like a cheaper one. I do really like this look. I freaking love it. By the way, I did get the Tots knife and Heart of Damballa. And I'm keeping both of those. I'm just going to ship off that Chucky with that and his original knife and his Heart of Damballa. But I will definitely look into getting another classic Chucky. The problem is I hate the Tots Ultimate Chucky. It looks trash in my opinion. And all the other licensed Chuckies, like from the original trilogy, just don't look good. The only one that looks good is the Good Guy doll. I think that looks good. But the actual Chucky version, I think is terrible. This custom is definitely the best I've seen. I'm pretty sure I've seen Howard Stent's $4,000 silicone Chucky. Actually, let me Google it. All right, there it is. This is definitely more like Chucky 1, you know, because Chucky looked pretty different in Chucky 1 versus Chucky 2. And I prefer his look in Chucky 2. You know, like right there, that is my favorite look, which is what my doll is based off. But that is my favorite look of Chucky for classic look. You know, I love the scar face. I think it's sick. Chucky 1, though, I mean, I can obviously see, you know, hand punch tear. The problem is, did he have eyebrows in the first movie? Like, actual eyebrows, as far as I know. I guess he did. Look at that. Yeah, see, in Chucky 2, he didn't have eyebrows. I don't know. I don't like that. It's obviously good quality, but I'm not digging that. I wouldn't buy that, especially for the price. I would still take my Chucky any day of the week over that. So I still stand by my Chucky's the best. But we are going to sell it because the money's too good, and I'm saving up for Godzilla vs. Kong, and that's going straight into the Godzilla vs. Kong budget. So, yeah, we will get another Chucky doll eventually, most likely there, unless a different statue comes along that I just want more. You know, that can just fit in that spot. I mean, I can definitely put those two there and technically do none right here, freeing up that spot. But I do like that where the nun is at right now. I have good visuals, and I think it looks great. You know, and there's definitely some things I could put here as well. Anyways, folks, that is it for today's video. Let me know what you think. Like, comment, subscribe. See you in the next video. Have a great day.